And I'm back for another episode of Road to 30,000 VR. In today's video, I'm going to be rocking with a Pauline build. You know, I've been kind of going through the different new Wave 6 characters recently on Road to 30k. Did a video about Funky Kong, Diddy Kong. And today is Pauline. And I'm going to go with the pipe frame. You know, Pauline is slightly heavier than the Yoshi weight class, share stats with King Boo, Link, and Rosalina. I feel like in general, this is, you know, a decent build. The pipe frame has the same mini turbo and ground speed as the Teddy Buggy, but it does have a little bit extra handling, which is certainly really nice when you are rocking, you know, with a heavier character, because you have more speed, a little bit harder to handle in general with the heavy characters I've noticed. So, you know, all the handling you can get is great. I'm pretty sure the pipe frame actually has the same handling as the Biddy Buggy and Mr. Scooty, and wow, what a snipe. Never mind, it lagged. That always happens. But anyways, this is basically the next best thing to pipe frame, or sorry, what am I even saying? Mr. Scooty and Biddy Buggy, rather, the pipe frame is. But I still feel like in general, you know, heavy characters, am I gonna lag trail? Okay, no, we're actually both gonna get bombs, so it didn't really matter there. Basically what I'm saying, heavy characters always feel worse, so getting a, you know, a high handling build is definitely the way to go. And I'm pretty sure I see most people either picking this build, you know, pipe frame with a heavy character, or Mr. Scooty and Biddy Buggy, like I mentioned. And can we make the comeback here? Can we get double reds? We get a coin in second. That is tragic, especially because we had that clutch triple shroom pull. And I don't think it's going to be enough here. Wait, will it be enough? Can I outline this player? I cannot. And I will kick things off with a second place. Not too bad. This room is pretty decent. You know, a lot of mixed teen VR players. I think maybe there might be one other 20k or so, and we get the plus 14. And we're back, Ninja Hideway. And funny enough, I didn't even notice, but there is another player literally right beside us, that Luigi player, rocking with the pipe frame as well. I feel like it's definitely one of the more aesthetic builds in the game, and you guys know I'm all about aesthetics. And what was that? What are my lines I'm throwing already? I was going to try to go up top there, but I could not turn on a dime like that. I guess for playing this one from the bottom, I'll go for the little shortcut. Never mind, I didn't even need to do that because someone broke it open. Definitely not a good start. And on top of the pipe frame having higher handling than the Teddy Buggy, it also has higher acceleration and traction. And I believe you trade off weight and some secondary handling and speed stats, something like that. So overall, you know, it is more or less the same. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that still. And that's kind of why I've made it my mission to not use the Teddy Buggy anymore. I pretty much, you know, I might use it in the future, but you probably won't see me using the Teddy Buggy, you know, on the channel for quite a while. Just because there are so many other great vehicles in the game that are more or less the same, very similar. And just the fact that Cat Cruiser is, you know, better with the invincibility frames it has, yet people still don't use it. I'm on a mission, you know, to get the word out there, I guess. And wow, that is an incredible pull for third place. Let's get some more coins. Blue shell is out. And yeah, we're in a great spot. Never mind, those are green shells. Hopefully I don't get smart bounced off the wall there. And it looks like the player might have slowed down. I'm not sure, but the player that's in first really doesn't have much of a lead after all. So we are in a great spot. I can take the shortcut. Okay, I saw a bomb and I stayed wide. Good thing they dropped it where they did. And unfortunately, I only have shrooms. So if I do pass these players, I'm going to end up with no protection in first, likely. And yeah, they're both going to go around here. Neither of them are going for the shortcut. And I'm just going to hold. I'll probably pull a coin if I were to chain there. I think the best play is just to get hit and then shroom up to recover, rather. Get some more coins. And is there going to be another blue shell? Probably not. I'll just shroom, get some protection here. We get the green shell. Oh wait, there is another blue shell. I think it's going to be too late though. Yeah, it looks like we are great to get the first place. So another good race. You know, started off with a second place, get the first place in the second race. Well, this lobby, the VR is a little bit lower than I thought. And we get the plus 20. And we're back on Sydney Sprint new lobby. I had to switch it up. Let's see if we can find some higher VR players, maybe get some more VR for a top placement. You know, the last couple of races only getting, I think it was like 15 or 14 the first race, and 20 VR the second race, you know, is not very good. So I'm going to see if we can do a little bit better here. VR wise, you know, I do hope to do as well. placement wise, and I backed that green. I did not need to. Whoever I backed, I'm sorry. Being aggressive already. Because I thought that red shell was coming for me. I think I stole that player's box too. And because we started in the back, we're actually at 10 coins. I'm not really sure why I used that coin as soon as I said that. We're off to an early lead. I think I'll just keep going forward, you know, have the inside line here, try to extend my lead. And maybe chain at the next set. Yeah, we're gonna get a coin here in the pocket. We'd rather have that in the front, of course, as always, you know, in case there's a boo that comes. And it looks like we're gonna get double redded. Wait, we get the protection just in time. I feel like whenever that happens normally, the item roulette just doesn't load quick enough. And then I get taken out. But it didn't matter because, hey, there's a third red shell. We can just get all the way up back to 9 coins, that is. And we're somehow still in first. This player's like right on top of me though, so I'm gonna lag trail here. Or trail. I feel like no matter what, if it's a lag trail or not, I always call it a lag trail. And unfortunately, there is a boo to steal it. Like I was saying before, that's generally why you want the coin in the front slot, if you guys didn't know. And that's a red shell. It's not coming for me. That's a blue shell. And I'm gonna... Okay, no, I don't go off the track. I'll go ahead and back my bomb there. We get taken out. We miss everybody too. And oh no, that player has a red in first. Wonder if they have any item in the second slot. They likely do. This player's right here, not too far away. And I think... Oh no, I'm actually going to fail and completely miss all the boxes there. I was going to go for a cheeky snipe there or something. We get taken out with the fire, unfortunately. We're still in second though. I don't know, that keeps happening in this room where I get hit by something. I expect to get past, and then I just simply don't. And there's another blue. Wait a minute, this could be good. We have the bomb in the shroom. I hit the wall just to avoid that blue shell. Let's back the bomb. No, wait, I threw it forward. We're gonna get hit, and then I'm gonna shroom up and get the third. I completely threw there. I don't know if I would have passed the player in first. That shortcut really doesn't save all that much time. But I definitely could have gotten a second place because I would have likely crossed the finish line a little bit sooner. And we get the plus 12. And we're back in a new lobby with not one, but 2 other Pauline players. I believe some of these players I actually played with earlier, but I left the lobby to join a new one. Left that one to join another new one. There's pretty much not any other regional lobbies going on. It's like, you know, middle of the afternoon for me. So most people in NA are probably at work, at school, whatever it might be. So there's just not enough players to fill like a high VR lobby like I had in the last couple episodes of Road to 30k. And I couldn't really find any lobbies easily in Worldwides as well. So here we are. That's a pretty bad hit. We get bumped. We only have 2 points. Let's go for the double here and try to catch up. And that was a little bit wide, not the best. And oh, I went for the snipe. We actually almost took that player. That would have been pretty crazy. We can go ahead and do the half pipe strats, trick around the corner. And okay, that was pretty bad, but we're all the way up into second when it's all said and done. Gotta watch out for this trailing red shell. There's a banana. That's a bomb. There's a shock. Looks like both those Pauline players actually got hit in the gliders. They have a bit of a break on me now. And actually, we're going to grow pretty quickly. Okay, that player grew already as well, so never mind. It really didn't make much of a difference. We can just hold our green shell here and cut it inside. It looks like they both went wide. We lag trail them. Wait, we lag trail each other? This happened in the last episode of Road to 30k too, where I lag trailed someone and then got lag trailed back by them at the same moment. I don't know what's going on with these servers recently. We're going to get bumped again. That one was a trail, a little bit of a delay, but still a trail nonetheless. And blue is out, but we're down to fourth. I need some coins. This track is notoriously hard to get coins on. And there's a second. What is happening? I just got comboed. There's another shock just like that. You know, I'm going to go down low here and try to get some of these coins. I'm only going to get one. Was that even worth it? I don't think it was, because I'm going to get bumped, go to the side, and fall down into 6th. The good thing is that this map typically gives you a really good item at this set, because the glider makes the game think you're farther back than you are, and we don't get a dodge, unfortunately. We get the golden mushroom, which isn't bad, so I'm going to start using that now. I probably won't be able to chain in the next set, it looks like, actually, but it will take me just through the shortcut. No, it actually won't. It ran out just beforehand. Let's get rid of that blooper with a shroom. And if we can nail this shortcut, we get lag trailed again in like the same spot as the last lap. And I'm going to go ahead and just spam all my shrooms to recover. That actually wasn't too bad, all things considered. With the double cut, we get a great pull and some protection. Are she going to pass that player? And we will get the second. Another second place. What a finish. What a crazy race. So many trails, so many shocks. And hopefully we get some good VR. A plus 16. All right, Sunset Wilds for this next race. I think since I'm starting near the front, I'm going to go for the front run. Looks like most players are, except for like one Pauline in the back. We just read that player out. Never mind, it's going to hit some random player instead. It's always funny in this game, the red shells go backwards when you throw them before they go forward for some reason. And that oftentimes ends up lagging and hitting someone that it's not intended to hit. And I think that player's just lagging in the off-road. Yeah, it looks like they are. And we can go ahead and just burn through that banana. Can we get the snipe? We missed. I'm just going to burn the shroom. Move forward. We had another shroom banana. Not terrible. But I think I want to wait, actually. You know, we're in a decent spot. I can just shroom, get another protection item. And actually, there's another early shock. There's been so many early shocks in this room. It's crazy. I think there might be some maybe lower rated players that fall behind. Maybe that's the case, because I feel like there's been like a shock within the first lap or so, like every time. There's the blue shell, but I'm actually going to take my time here and wait for a second. We're going to get hit by something. I think that might have been a random star of someone passing by. And of course, with the double greens, we were bagging. But that's okay, because at the next set, you know, I'm going to be pretty far behind that I can get a good item. Try to get some more coins here. Try to snipe that Wiggler player. We just missed them. Wait, is it going to smart bounce? It is. It's going to smart bounce and hit them. What a throw. And we are in 10th. Last lap. That's an interesting pull. And that's a... Okay, crazy 8. We avoid it somehow. We can go ahead and use our star now. Take this box. What else can we get? We had another star in the pocket. That is incredible. This star is going to keep going. And I'm going to run right into the blue shell. I went around... Or the blue shell went around me, rather, because I was in the shortcut. But then it came back just to hit me anyways. Okay, that player's in a ghost, actually. I'm going to go ahead and use my star. Oh, no, they're going to take the same box I went for. I should have known that, you know, considering they were in a ghost there. I kind of wasn't thinking, and we're going to get sniped. I think I was in the off-road anyway, so it didn't really matter. And we're going to actually pass a couple players and get the 6. What a crazy race. Unfortunately, I get hit on the line in the +0. And we're back on Tokyo Blur. It looks like we do have a max VR player and a couple 30 VR players on top of myself and a couple other 20 VR players, 20k rather, 30k. Hopefully that means that we can get some good gains. What are my lines? I'm going to hit the wall. But so far it's been pretty mediocre, all things considered, you know, like a +0 for a middle spot. I'll definitely take that. But the couple, you know, top spots that I've gotten have been pretty lackluster, all things considered. And I missed the trick there. We're in first, though. There's a red shell. I'm going to pull up my protection just in time. And okay, there's fire. There's nothing else to worry about. Just go ahead and charge some mini turbos here and try to break away from the pack. Never mind, there's a boo all ready to steal my protection. That's okay, though. I can just go inside, get some more, and hopefully not have to worry about another boo. We have the shell for that red shell. Oh, I'm going to miss my mini turbo. I can get that one, though, and take the little off-road shortcut here. I almost went off my line there and fell off the edge. There's the blue shell. I was thinking about sniping myself because I was on a straightaway. But I'd rather keep the banana for protection here, just in case there's like another red shell or something coming my way. And look at that. There's a red shell coming my way. I feel like I've predicted an unusual amount of things in the video so far today. It's kind of crazy how many times I've said something like that just for that thing to happen, like literally right away. And okay, I can't squeeze out the orange mini turbo, unfortunately. And wait, there's another boo. What is happening right now? I'm going to have to go wide for the double. That player's going to lag trail me as they go by me. And oh, we get, actually, I'm going to go for it. Is it too late? Wait, the horn took a while to actually go. So the red shell was way too late. I actually could have maybe hit them. But I forgot the horn has a bit of a delay when you use it. I should have spammed it earlier. I will take a second though, not too bad. And let's see, hopefully some more VR than the previous couple races. The +20 for second. And we're back on Rome of Vonti, a random roam at that. Always love when that happens. You get a random pick. It was the only player in the whole room that picked random as well, which makes it even better. And let's see if we can get another top spot. So far today has been pretty chill, all things considered. You know, a lot of firsts and seconds and thirds, a couple middle spots, and that red shell's actually going to go by me. I feel like there's been a ton of lag in the lobby today. But so far, you know, things have worked out for the most part. I actually did not mean to throw that forward. I almost took myself out there. We're going to miss the mini turbo. What am I saying? There's another boo. There's been like an insane amount of boos stealing my items today too. But we're off to an early lead so far. My main competition in this room has been the Pauline player on, I think it's the City Tripper, you know, the max rated player. Definitely, obviously, putting a lot of time in the game. There's been some fierce competition, but I get the back. It looks like I might have missed them. We can go ahead and chain up the next. I get up to 9 coins and see what we can get. Okay, another banana coin. I think the next set's actually relatively close here, so I can keep chaining my items. The blue is out. We can go ahead and block the red. Can we get a horn at the last second? We cannot. So we're gonna get blued once again. And we still have a bit of leeway, actually, because we did have a bit of a lead there, which is always nice. When you can actually tank a blue and not have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and chain at the double here, block it off. Once again, green shell coin. This blooper's not helping. No, ooh, there's a shock. We have a bit of a lead on the rest of the pack. That's definitely not going to help us out. You know, there's going to be a lot of people coming all the way up to the front here quickly, and I can't get a trick. And there's a second shock. Wait, what is happening? That happened earlier too, where there's like 2 shocks. Not that close though. And all of a sudden, this Toadette player and this Mario player caught me. Wait, that player almost bombs themselves. And we... Wait, I think I just sniped myself there. I'm not sure what happened. They got taken out, but I'm pretty sure that was my banana. And there's like 100 boomerangs. This feels like it's custom items, honestly. Between the 2 shocks, all the boomerangs. We get this star, triple shrooms. When we pass a couple players on the line, it looks like we actually can and secure a 5th. So definitely some damage control. Hopefully I won't lose any VR that race. Another unpredictable race in the +3. And we're back on Hyrule Circuit, one of my favorite courses without a doubt. Let's see if I can get a first place here. Fortunately, that last race was all downhill after the blue shell, you know, double shocks. I managed to salvage like a decent position, which is always great. I didn't lose any VR. But it's super unpredictable. We're getting bumped like crazy from that peach up, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for the trick. And let's just cut it inside here, not go for the double, and hopefully, you know, not get taken out. If we get another mushroom, that is a great pull. I should be in first here soon, because I can use this first mushroom on the shortcut. Don't even have to go for the shroomless version. I'm going to fail, though, and hit, like, the base of the plant and lose my speed, and then we're going to get red shelled. I'll just go ahead and shroom to recover and try to catch back up. I think that player's going to take the coins. Oh, they only took 1, actually. I could have probably went for that second one. But let's see here. What can we get? We get another shroom. I've got nothing but mushrooms so far. And that's not helped me out because everyone else has items around me, like the fire, like those shells. Well, it looks like that player actually got taken off the edge with the fire. Thankfully, we would not. There's a random green that almost gets us. Oh, we get the bomb, actually. Wait, can I, like, snipe that player in the middle? Wait, it actually worked. It made them, like, slow down a ton. The shock happened anyways, but wow, what a clutch throw that was. And I'm not even going to go for the shroomless cut. I'm going to go around and go for the item box here. That player's going to go for it, too. We can run them over. Wait, that player got planted. So now we are in first. And wait, there's the blue shell. We can just barely dodge it in time. Wow, what a clutch pull. Good thing I went for the double there. And we actually got it over that other player. We pulled the shroom. We got the dodge. And now we're in first. Second is right here, but the rest of the pack, it looks like they took each other out, which is always nice. And things are looking good. Of course, there was already a shock, but there could be a second one. As you guys have seen, there's been so many unpredictable moments in this lobby, just random shocks, so much chaos all over the place. Let's see if we can get... I'm gonna go super wide just to avoid the plant. I actually failed. And there's 1 red shell, there's 2 red shells. Wait, it cracked. Maybe on the bats they sometimes crack it. There's a third one. Wait, it cracked too. Maybe it wasn't even coming for me. It doesn't matter, and we get the first. Yeah, it looks like the Pauline in second actually got redded. It wasn't intended for me. So we take the first, yet another first, another top spot. And hopefully that means we get some good VR, because there is that max VR player. We did finish ahead of them, and we get the +23. And we are back on Vancouver Velocity for this next race. Pretty sure I'm just over 100 VR up for the episode as well, which is always great. Got home court advantage. Can we get another first, another top spot? I feel like, you know, it's definitely hard to consistently get first because it's so unpredictable what's going to happen in these online rooms. But if you can get, you know, a top spot consistently, I think you're doing well in the room for sure. And we have been today, although, you know, typically regional lobbies, the competition is not as fierce. But the lag has been definitely a lot better. Like, I don't know if you guys saw my latest video using Yoshi, Mr. Scooty, my new favorite combo. I was getting lag trailed in pretty hilarious ways. Like, there's one time where I lag trailed someone and then like 2 or 3 seconds later, they ended up lag trailing me back. even though I was like clearly a couple feet ahead of them. But today hasn't been too bad, just some usual lag trails that normally happen in these rooms, so definitely can't complain. All right, let me slow down for a second here. Blue is going to come in, we can horn it, and then get another box so we can get some protection, just in case there is a red shell at this set. And it looks like that was worth it, because second and third, I guess, took each other out. And there's the red shell right on cue, so I'm glad I did that, slowed down enough. Really didn't affect my lead all that much. We end up getting the protection for that red shell, which is always great. And once again, we have a bit of a lead. I'm going to miss the trick there. And I think I'm just going to drive. I'm not really going to worry about snaking all that much with this combo. Oh no, wait, I threw, but we get the green shell in the front, and it doesn't matter. There's another one. Another red shell, that is. But it looks like we have a little bit of a lead still. I'll go ahead and snake on this section just because it is so wide. And that wasn't worth it because I'm going to miss the double. Where am I going? And there's a red, but we get lucky and get the green in first. Typically, you always get a coin whenever you get a single box in first. So definitely a great pull. Okay, let's make sure to get the double this time and not throw. And see what else we can get. Another red shell. There's been so many red shells. I'm going to boink off the wall and go for the double box. Okay, we get it. We get the coin as expected. We can get some protection. And hopefully we don't get double redded out, or there's no shock or anything crazy. And if that's the case, now we can come away with the first place. And it looks like it will be another first back-to-back. And oh no, I was trying to bank the bomb off the finish line, but I threw it a little bit too low. It doesn't matter anyways. We get the first, and probably another like plus 20 or so. I'm thinking for VR gains, a plus 19. And well, it finally happened. Why are we here? Paris Promenade. I think we had like Rosalina's Ice World, DS Mario Circuit, two of my favorite tracks. But yet here we are. People love Paris, it seems like. And, you know, as I always say, I will admit the soundtrack is awesome on this track. But the track itself leaves a little bit to be desired. I feel like in general, these tour tracks play really well on 200. But the scale just feels a little bit too big for 150. That's normally, or generally, you know, my problem with them rather. So I do enjoy this track on 200 like many of the tour tracks, but on 150, there only are really a few that I like that much in this game. We're going to throw, I'm going to hit like every wall. Okay, I finally lost my mini turbo there. Where am I going? Let's go ahead and do some snaking. I think I just heard a bomb or something. Maybe not. Oh no, I actually did. I just saw it go off on the map. And I think this Peachette player's here. I'm going to go ahead and get out my protection. Yeah, they threw the green. I knew that was going to happen. And they're going to have a red anyways, so it didn't matter. That is unfortunate. We get taken out. There's another random green shell. And I think the play here is just to keep going forward on the fast path. You know, maybe go a little bit wide for the double at the next set, but try to keep up with this player in first. And hopefully get lucky, pull double red shells, and take them out. We actually get a Shroom Super Horn. That's an interesting pull. Do I want to use it? Do I want to get rid of it? I think I want to use it. You know, the Shroom's really not going to be useful until the very end for the ending shortcut anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And go ahead and horn that red shell that was coming for me. We get a red shell ourselves. Now the question is, do I go for double reds again? No, I'm just going to keep pace with them here. See if we can get them. They probably do have some protection in the pocket. So what I can do is wait until the next item set, throw my red in chain, and then hopefully pull another red shell or two. And that's when we can get them. Let's go now. Wait, I was too close. I'm actually in first. Oh, they slow down because of the blue shell, it looks like. We actually have double reds here. And unfortunately, we're going to get hit. We can throw the red shell now, but it's just going to be too late, it looks like. As that one's actually going to pass as well. So unfortunately, we get yet another second. There wasn't a blue shell. If I had noticed sooner, I was too busy working on my plan. I actually missed the chain anyways because they slowed out sooner than I thought. So we end up with the second. And we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to see our VR gains here for this next race, a plus 13. And we're back on Cheeseland for this next race. Now, just because it is a 9-player room, I'm actually going to go ahead and front run. It feels weird, but ever since the bagging changes, combined with the fact there's only 9 of us in here, I think the right play is to go for the front run. It's generally safer, and I think, you know, we're just going to be in a better spot, all things considered. I have like no coins, so I'm going to slow down, let those players pass me, try to get some more coins here, and try to get some good pulls as well. And there's a coin. Oh no, I'm going to miss all those ones. There's no ground coins. That player's going to go for the snipe. They're going to get it. And go ahead and chain at the next set. We get the red shell fire flower. in second. What a pull. We can go ahead and get rid of their protection there. And then I think I'm just going to hold on to this fire for now. No real reason to get rid of it. Never mind. The boo's going to steal it. And we get the shroom. I'll just go ahead and take this shortcut because why not? Go ahead and go wide for some points. Maybe this player will pass me. It looks like they will. I was kind of hoping they were anyways, just in case there is a blue shell here soon. And we get a coin in second. Always terrible when that happens. Looks like they have a coin as well. We can go ahead and just hold on to the red shell, I think, for now. Like I said, you know, if there is a blue shell soon. Wait, are they gonna... I'm not sure if they're slowing out on purpose. It looks like they are. They're gonna let me pass them back. But we have double protection in first, which definitely is not a bad place to be in. You know, if there is no blue, we're in a good spot here. But, you know, it is Cheeseland. Anything can happen. But in my experience since Wave 6 came out, it definitely is better to just simply front run on Cheeseland, even with there being a full lobby. Because a lot of the time there's only one shock or no shocks. And you typically don't have people making the crazy comebacks that they once used to, you know, back before the bagging balance change. This is definitely the most notorious track for bagging. And it looks like there is the blue shell after all. I think the player in second is lagging. I'm not sure what is happening yet. It looks like they are. And we're about to get blued, unfortunately. They're going to throw a red shell. It's going to be too late. We're going to throw our red shell, but they had double protection. So another blue shell to take us out. That time really close to the line, unfortunately. And we will get the second. But still, I think that was the safe play. You know, we got a top spot and we get the plus 16. And we're back on LA laps for this next race. Looks like the player that just came in first, actually like another max rated player. Hopefully we can get some good VR gains off of that player. I'm going to do the typical LA lap strat, which is going slow at the start, hoping to pull a mushroom, which I did. And then using it on not the first, but the second off-road shortcut. Just coming up here in a second. And that way you can get into first, unless you get lag trailed, of course. And then you will not be in first. It looks like I'm still going to be in second, but I'm going to hit the crab anyway. So yeah, once again, that was not worth it. I feel like normally that happens, where the idea is good, but in practice, something always goes wrong. But we're basically in the same spot that we started in, which is definitely, you know, fine either way. We can go ahead and throw our red shell here. It looks like that player got hit by something anyways. We get the smart bounce. Can we get this player with a smart bounce too? No, it's actually going to lag and not hit them. It looked like my line was pretty good, but of course, with the online lag, it's hard to say if you actually hit someone or not. And typically you don't, even though it looks like you did, unfortunately. That player has the red. They're lagging a little bit. I'm going to try to avoid them. They're going to chain it. And I'm just going to get rid of the blooper. Oh, looks like the red actually connected on the player in first. And oh, I hop over the curb. I didn't even know I could do that easily. We're going to snipe that player's green shell for protection and go ahead and chain at this set. And we get a coin in second. Definitely not what I wanted to see. So I'm going to hold on to my protection for now, I think is the play. Maybe try to get another box here. It looks like we can just barely grab it. Will we get the shroom? Oh, we get double shrooms. I'm just going to use it now, try to catch up. There's the blue shell. It's going to run me over, unfortunately. We can go for the off-road. Try to get the double box. This player's going to be right there. Okay, they're actually not going to get either of the boxes there. And we can go ahead and throw our other red shell. One breaks because there's a red shell behind us. But we get another... Oh, this player actually had double protection in first, though, it looks like. And oh no, I'm going to miss my mini turbo there, unfortunately, so I do not get a chance to pass that player. And they're going to drop their banana a little bit too early almost, but not quite. And yet another second place. It looks like... I don't know how many seconds I've had, but it feels like every single race I get a second place today. Absolutely crazy. But I can't complain, you know, it's been really consistent VR gains, which is exactly what I want to do with this series. And another plus 21. Alright, we are back on Thwomp Ruins for this next race. And let's see if... Wait, this is 200? That was super unexpected. That player burned out, and then I just went absolutely flying. I feel like there's like basically no 200cc online anymore, because in Wave 5, Nintendo reduced the chance. Then they reduced the chance for it to come up again in Wave 6. Basically, mirror mode and 200 are seemingly non-existent online. It's always nice when it does come up. We have to super horn the red. But wait, we miss it. That always happens to me in 200. I don't know about you guys, but I go too early with the red shell and end up missing it. And wait, it cracked on the wall. I went to go for the shortcut. I threw. And as always in these rooms, I feel like generally people are not very good at 200 in these worldwide lobbies. So hopefully I can get first place here finally after getting so many second places. We can get the iframe dodge. Nice, just barely get that. Let's get up to 10 coins since we're small. We have better handling right now. Hit the double box and hopefully never look back. Wow, we get another super horn. How lucky. I feel like I haven't pulled many super horns today, although I've been first quite a bit. I will definitely take that. But this player, they either dodged or maybe they get the shock themselves. And they're right here. We can actually hit the shortcut finally, although not very well. I at least get the trick. And yeah, it's basically just this player and myself. No one else is really that close. And there is the red shell. Can we horn it this time? We miss it again. There's actually double red shells. And they're going to break on each other. Wait a minute. What just happened? There's another one. And we get the banana in first instead of the coin. And we will get the first. What a stroke of luck. I threw on both the horns. Used them too early to crack the red because it is 200. And we somehow get lucky. They break on each other. We get the banana in first and the plus 26. And that's going to do it for today's episode of Road to 30,000 VR. We kicked things off with 22,940 and we finished with 23,143. That is a gain of 203. And not only that, but we finally passed the 23,000 barrier. So we're just over 30% of the way to our goal of 30,000 VR. Definitely feels good. Another consistently successful episode. Basically getting like second place every race, getting a plus 20. But I'll take it, you know, consistent VR games is the name of the game. So as always, leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.